What's up, everyone? Hope you are getting prepped for an exciting end to 2023. We can finally make that shift towards much more exciting times in the crypto market. We can leave the bearish times behind and prep for the bull market, the Bitcoin halving, alt season, times where obviously SHIB can explode. Now, there's been this transition that's been happening. All right, we've talked about it a bunch, and really what's happening is it is in fact picking up steam. These whales, they are accumulating, they're adding to their bags. And again, they are removing it from exchanges. They are prepping for the long-term haul when it comes to Shiba Inu. And in fact, over the last 24 hours, we just saw this happen again. Another 417 billion SHIB removed from exchanges. Now, this equates to $4.4 million. This was removed from Coinbase Prime. And like I said, this is happening on a more and more consistent basis. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been talking about it more because I think it is important. Again, it plays into what we talked about yesterday. There being less SHIB available in the market, less SHIB available for people to buy, which is a great sign. It's funny because some people did not watch my video yesterday. When I talked about a low supply situation, they're like, oh yeah, 600 billion or 600 trillion. Didn't listen to a second of the video. Guys, we are very quickly approaching this situation. We're going to approach a time where there is not much liquidity available. It's going to get a lot easier to cut through some of these levels of resistance that we're talking about here. Now, when I look at this SHIB chart, it looks like we are in a little bit of a downtrend, okay? And that's fine, right? Consolidation to close the year is quite all right. BTC is sitting in that 42 to 43 range, not really making much headway there. And that's fine too. I think honestly, a lot of our direction is going to be set by what happens in that, technically first or second week of January. Right now, a lot of this run that we've been on has been fueled by the possibility of a spot Bitcoin ETF approval. And there hasn't been really much lately in regards to that in terms of news. All right. There hasn't been much like yay or nay, it's going to happen. We know that the SEC has had several sit downs with, I believe, Grayscale and BlackRock. And that's about all we've gotten. We don't know where these discussions are at. We don't know how close this is to happening, but know that if this is a positive outcome, if something does come from this, we could experience an extremely explosive January. There's still a lot of capital waiting on the sidelines, but I'm not foolish in thinking too that there aren't people just sitting waiting where if we don't get an approval that we won't get some liquidations, right? Right now, there's essentially a little bit of tax loss harvesting. There's some preparation for these times that are coming here. You know, I'm very happy in the fact that SHIB is having a nice green December, guys. We are actually up quite a bit. When we look at this here, we can see that SHIB is actually up 20, almost 30% right now, which is a great sign. It's a great sign to close the year and know that as we move into 2024, regardless of what happens with the spot Bitcoin ETF approvals, 2024 should be a very explosive, exciting year. It's really when this massive run we should experience over the next 2 years is going to kickstart. It's a question of whether it's going to be right away in January. It's going to start in February. Know that as we approach the Bitcoin halving in April, we should build some momentum. We should climb. Price should obviously be a lot higher than here. As always, this is not financial advice, but just look at the history books, guys. Look at what has happened historically. We have gained momentum. We have climbed into the halving. Alts gain momentum and dominance over BTC during this time. And that trend you're going to start to really see take off here. Now, SHIB is going down. It looks like it's going to try to test this bottom trend line here. We may not get all the way there. We may end up somewhere down around that 40105, 40104 level. Probably try to test this 20-day moving average again, but we'll obviously see what happens. The market sometimes has different ideas in mind, and we'll see if we can really get this, maybe a little bit of more bullish momentum to close the year. So appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts about where we're going from here, but have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.